Hello everybody, my name is David Topetti from the band First in Flight, and welcome to the first episode of the behind the scenes making of our new single, Chopsticks and Champagne. The initial foundation of the song was written pretty quickly by Pat and myself in about an hour and a half. He showed me a couple tracks that he was kind of vibing with. They all had a very groove, funk feel to them, so I showed him a bass line that then became the verse, and we kind of kicked it off from there. Then through that jam, and I kind of wrote the groove of the chorus, and then he kind of wrote the melody on top of that. By the end of all this jamming, we actually ended up having then a skeleton of a song that we could then present to the guys. Pat went to go write some lyrics, and we can do a more in-depth video on that later. And then Max, Richard, and I started working on the demo. So after all that nonsense, it was time to hit the studio.
What's up, guys? We're here at the studio today to record drums for our new single. And this is Phil, our producer, audio extraordinaire for the day.
I was never told that I was a producer. I need more money.
We're gonna switch out the hi-hats. The hi-hats I was using just didn't sound completely right.
What's your beater on there right now? Is it felt?
Yeah.
Do you have a?
Switch it around.
Do you have a
Do plastic
side? Oh, yeah. Can we try that?
Sure, let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Sounds better in here than it does out there.
All right, lots on audio.
Oh, it's the big one.
It's the big tube. Yes. Let's try that.
Sweet.
There you go. I like the tune, man.
Thank you.
It's growing on me more and more. Cool. Let's try that. It's kind of cool.
It really adds on to the track.
Yeah.
Man, we just finished recording our new single, Chopsticks and Champagne. And it went so quick. Phil, who we recorded with, was just a big help. Had a good time. It felt good. Did it in like 3 takes and then some, little magic. Everything else is after this, so bass is next. Here we go. It's happening.
What's up, fam? As you saw earlier, Max already recorded drums, so now it's my turn to redo the bass part. So what I'm gonna do today is I already recorded a scratch or like a rough version of the bass line earlier. So now I'm gonna go back and re-record. What you hear is not gonna be Max's actual drums, it's gonna be just like the program ones, but those reflect what he did in the studio earlier. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna use my regular bass, put new strings on it, GHS bass boomer. These are actually the same strings same string company that Flea uses. He uses boomers too. So without further ado, let's do it. Let's go ahead and get a rough take going on.
Down the window and slowly swinging your soul. Sounds strange. Then you give me.
Alright, so I just got finished tracking. Tomorrow's gonna be guitars. Hope you guys are enjoying the journey so far.
So for recording the guitars, we did the exact same process that we did the last time. We're gonna insert that footage right here.
Dave and I decided to record DI. The reason for that was so we can spend all the time in his room just laying out the tracks. No need to worry about a loud amp or anything like that.
You see that? That's it. Pat took hold and did 99% of the work. All I literally did was just play what he wrote. The only thing that I wrote, kinda, was the chorus riff. But you see, I was in the video and I had a pretty nice looking guitar. So that's really what my role was here.
What is the secret to mixing drums, Dustin?
Wouldn't be a secret if I told you.
I was gonna say that. Down the windows and feel the time slow, I'm swimming in your stare. A silence that could strip me bare as I inhale. My voice shakes, stomach aches, and frozen with anticipation. Now staring at my escape so close.
Yeah, that was already better. What's the moment?
You only back. Oh. So sad.
Let's try it again.
Slam the door behind me, cause I know you only get back when you give me.
That was it. I don't know if you were planning on doing this, but like I think it would sound cool if you did ad libs in the verses. Just kind of like playful banter. It could be. Okay. Maybe a little different than that.
And I held my breath and jumped in my parachute. Was I feeling in my gut?
Do one more. Yep. Still actually digging that first one the best.
The door opens, my feet frozen. This moment, I must own it. These shoulders carry the weight of what I've had to. This moment, I must own it. These shoulders carry the weight of what I had to.
Give me a second. Yeah, certainly.
The door opens, my feet frozen. This moment, I must own it. These shoulders carry the weight of being led astray. The price I paid today's the day, and now I'll tell you what. Slam the door behind me, cause I know you only get better when you give me. Doubling is so much easier.
Well, and you match the phrasing really well, so sweet. That works.
Time! My time!
Hold up, how high do I want to go?
Time!
It's not high.
Time! My time! Time! My time! Draw the line! Now! Right now! Hey!
Alright everybody, that is the end of this episode on the making of Chopsticks and Champagne. Next week we'll be taking a look at the behind the scenes making of the music video, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below for new content every Friday. See you soon.